Field 13. Get that fertilized. We're gonna check on field 8, I believe. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, folks. We were, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Didn't mean for you to walk in on me there. Oh, so embarrassing. Yeah, we were just going through our daily plans and, yeah, got sidetracked. So let's go back outside. Oh, jeez, that was embarrassing. What up, DJ? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. If you want to go back to the beginning of the video, you might like that entrance. I don't know, did I? Yes, sir, I did. I think. Oh, you're talking to DJ, my bad. Sometimes you gotta get creative, man. Hey, Carl Wallace, what's up, man? Holy crap, he hit 21,000? Way to go! No way! That is awesome sauce. I'm feeling a DJ has a sleep pattern like I do. And for those of you just joining, I recommend you go back to the beginning of this video, because you can do that. You might enjoy the beginning. So what is up, everybody? How did everybody enjoy Mrs. Tiny's debut? She's got to work on a farm when I'm at work, learn the controls and everything. But she did pretty damn good in my book. She'll get the hang of it quickly, I'm sure. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I finished up the broadcast with the wife, and I went down to Cumberland Farms and grabbed me a hot coffee. Plus, I forgot I was out of cigarettes, so I had to go get more of those. Well, thank you, Carl Wallace. Oh, let her know you said that. She would appreciate that. So we're back on Oakfield Farms. I haven't been here in a while. I've got so much other stuff going on. I just want to do kind of come back here and take a break from Ballincraig and Mercury Farms. Mercury Farms is I don't know. I love the map. It's an awesome setup. So I'm having a real hard time getting going on it. We had a slight issue yesterday. I amassed like $13 million, so I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how it happened either. I saw this green glow over by one of the placeable areas, and yeah, I think I hit a high yield of uranium or something. we sold all that, and we made a butt ton of money. So now I just gotta figure out what I want to do. Get too many ideas going in your head, and you just can't think straight and figure stuff out. So I figured we'd come back over here and take it a little slower. Slow it down a notch. Michael S., what is up? Yeah, Carl Wallace, my 16-year-old had that same problem. Till he tried to do something no teenager should one night, and he thought twice after that. Let's just put it at that. What is up, peeps? Sorry, DJ, again for waking you up. No intentions. If you're still here, I know you're over checking out Mr. CDP. Anybody just joining, Farmer Pierce has informed us Mr. CDP has hit 21k subscribers. So, an awesome congrats job to him. His Let's Plays are freaking amazing. I've been watching him for two or 3 years now. Well, Carl, he's on, he deals with epileptic seizures. And the medication that he's on has a tendency to cause anger streaks between the two of them. He's on Keppra and Depakote. And Kepra's some nasty shit. Pardon my French. And it can, I mean, he's right in the middle of becoming a young man. He'll be 17 next month. So with hormones raging, and then you add something that alters mood swings on top of that, things can get out of hand. He threw a dining room chair across the dining room one night. It shattered when I hit the kitchen cupboards. I ended up having to leave work early to come home and deal with it, because the wife did her best, and I have to give her credit. She did more than her best. She did what she could until she couldn't do anymore. And then when I got home, the proverbial crap hit the fan. Because he, yeah, it was pretty bad. He didn't realize what he was doing. So, I mean, I don't want to say he didn't realize what he was doing. He knew to an extent what he was doing, and he knew that it was wrong, but he had no way of controlling it. And then, let's just put it this way: when he swung at me, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That he tried to run out of the house, and he made a split-second decision that was a split second too long. And by the time I got to him and had him by the back of the collar, he spun on me and swung. If he'd have been an inch and a half closer, he would have busted my nose open. Yeah, no, it's not easy, especially at, 15, 16 years old. But as soon as I got a hold of him and he realized what he'd done, he just kind of stopped. So, and all it took me was grabbing him by the collar, the back of the collar of his shirt. He didn't, after he spun on me and swung, and he realized how close he was to actually causing physical harm, that was it. He just kind of went limp. I'm not going to sit here and brag about beating the crap out of my kids. I don't. But when they do something stupid, they do get reprimanded. I raise my kids no different than I was raised, and I'm not any worse off for it. So he's learned a lot in the last 2 years to curb his temper. If something's not going his way and something's getting on his nerves, he's learned to just stop, kind of push it away for a little bit, walk away, calm down, and then he'll go back to it later. So he's learning, which is a good thing. The medication is his biggest issue. His seizures, he hasn't had one in almost 7 or 8 months, so he's doing pretty good. And those, unfortunately, those are triggered by exhaustion. So when he pushes himself too much, is when his seizures trigger, and it takes a lot out of him physically. The kid, after a seizure, he'll sleep for 13 hours straight, and his body's not right for the next 2 or 3 days. So, but like I said, he's recognizing when he gets too tired to do stuff, and when it's time for him to stop and just go to bed. He was in bed by, usually he's not in bed till about 10:30ish, 11 o'clock. He was in bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. So he's learning to deal with it. The shittiest part for him is for every time he has a seizure, it puts him off of getting his license for an entire year. So he can't, he won't be able to get his license until well after he's 18 years old. Yeah, that happens with a lot of people, Carl. Depends on how much you let stuff get to you. I mean, I won't lie. I'm a big man. I was big as a teenager. I still am. I am losing weight. But I'll be the first to admit I was picked on in high school. And you know what? It didn't want to make me go beat the crap out of anybody, or I brushed it off. People wanted the way I look at it is, people can't take me for who I am, then they don't need to be in my life. It's part of the reason my marriage has lasted so long. My wife took me for who I was and not what I had or what I looked like. So, how'd everybody's Monday go? Good, bad? Shitty? Oh, that's epic. That's the biggest problem nowadays, is teenagers having access to social media, I think. They shouldn't be allowed on, in my opinion, teenagers shouldn't be allowed on Facebook or Snapchat or Twitter or Instagram till they're 18 years old. My oldest attempted that, and he went on Facebook behind his mother's and my back without talking to us first about having the account. He did ask us about Snapchat, and I flat out told him no. At his age, there's only one thing Snapchat's used for. But we monitor his Facebook, so. And it's not, it's contrary to what some people believe, it's not an invasion of privacy. Teenagers really don't have much privacy until they're adults, in my book. I mean, I don't go through their stuff. I don't drill them 20 questions every time they come home. They do have a certain amount of privacy. I don't, you know, stick my nose where I don't feel it belongs. But having a Facebook account at, you know, 16, 17 years old, yeah, no, that doesn't fly well with me. So he got to keep it, but we monitor it. That sucks, man. Only thing you can do is just brush it off and walk away. That's one thing I learned from my father. The bigger man walks away and doesn't retaliate. Nope. Yep. Yeah, that's understandable, man. You know, I had this discussion one night with Lunatic Calm. You know, kids have a certain amount of rights, but those rights are owned by the parents until you're 18, until you're legally considered an adult. God forbid we got caught when we were younger mouthing off to our folks. My wife and I combined. We grew up in families of 5 kids, and you didn't mouth off to nobody, let alone get away with it. And if you did, you were going to pay the price. I know my dad's mother didn't put up with any crap. She raised 3 boys on her own, and we're going back into the 50s and 60s. She didn't put up with crap from nobody. Funniest part is my older sister turned out just to be just like her. Yeah, well, that's what we suffered. I don't want to say suffered is a bad thing, but that was the punishment. You mouthed off, you paid the price. I know what lava soap tastes like, man. It's no fun. But you also learn a certain degree of respect for your parents in making those mistakes. And one, you learn from the mistake because you never did it again. If you did it again, if you didn't learn it the first time, you sure as hell learned it the second time. Where did everybody go? Is it just you, me, and you now, Carl? Everybody ditched us. Not that I don't mind talking to you, Carl. I enjoy the company. So I don't think this is... I think this is going to be a winter crop. I think I planted it too late in the season, but we don't have any animals to worry about right now, so we've got some crops saved up, so we should be set for the winter. I did buy the placeable area down by the church. We have to get down there tomorrow. Felipe McCracken is going to be a little upset. We only managed to mow the lawn like twice over the summer, so we got to get down there tomorrow and get that finished up. Otherwise, he's going to make me come to church on Sundays and repent. Alright, so I should be able to hire a worker now. We'll see how long that lasts. We might be able to get down to the church now when I get that done. No, I'm good, man. I'm having that problem on Ballingrigg. I don't have 100 cows, but I have 30 head of cows, and I have no straw for the winter, and winter, I'm in my first day of winter on Ballincraig. So we kind of messed that up, but we have enough crops planted for, so we have enough cereal crop planted for a springtime harvest that I'll be able to collect a decent amount of straw. So we lucked out in that aspect. But I just gotta get through this winter. I don't think the straw affects the health of the cows, thankfully. So we'll go over here and get the churchyard mode, get the cemetery mode for Felipe McCracken. We'll keep him happy. He welcomed us to the community just a couple of days after we came here. And they had a local patron who used to mow the churchyard who can no longer do it, so he contracted us to do it. And instead of paying us, we just do it for free. Yeah, I bet. That is the one option that I wish they'd the mod that I wish they'd have put on 17. That would have come in really handy. I'm sure they have it for PC, but somebody started another PC pissing match on Facebook tonight. That was epic. About how they're the higher power, and this game sucks now because it was originally designed for PC, and it was I don't know how the idiot worded it, but it was remade for console and PC and everything, and a pissing match. PC and console gamers are complaining or bitching at each other about whose console is better. And to me, one's not better than the other. Sorry. I don't care if you can do 60 rates per second for graphics or not. You know, it doesn't matter to me. As long as you can play the game, that's all that matters. And, you know, to try and make each other feel like crap about it is pointless. There's better things in life to worry about than that. That's it, man. There's console players who own PCs. They have the game on both, and they prefer console over PC. And then you have, you know, the PC gamers who have console, but they prefer the game on PC. So who cares? Play the game. Stop trying to talk people down. It's pointless. This will be the last time I think I have to mow this before winter hits, so that'll be nice. We should be able to do a better job over... the first time I did this, I didn't own the fields around it, so... I'm looking into a decent laptop, something that I can do YouTube with, and something that I can play both 17 and 19 on. And the only reason that I want to be able to have the games on a computer, before anybody who sees this or hears this, the only reason I want them on PC is so I can play all the maps. That is it. I am not going to go over to the dark side, join PC, whatever they want to call it. I am through and through a console player. I just want to see what all the maps look like. I am considering starting to get back into my Xbox and start streaming on Twitch via Forza 2 Racing. So that was one of my favorite games on Xbox, and I haven't been on it in eons. So I don't know when I'll be doing that, but hopefully. The wife and I have to get a better stream schedule set up. She had to actually bail on her stream for about an hour because she I ended up getting a phone call, which isn't bad. It's just, you know, if you're going to stream on YouTube live, you don't want to be interrupted. So we're going to sit down and figure out like a daytime schedule for that. We'll have like a Mr. and Mrs. Tiny Hour or something. And we'll broadcast in the morning before I have to go to work on certain days. Oh, that piano player is off key. Dang. What's that? Streaming on Twitch? I finally got my Discord set up yesterday morning, so I have that. It took me a year to get Twitch set up on my phone. So I'm slowly learning all the stuff. Discord tried to mess with me. I joined Mr. Aussie's Discord this morning. But it wouldn't let me in at first, and then I had to log back in. Oh, well, yeah. It might not. It'll be longer than an hour, but that's my idea. Did you catch the stream, Carl? You caught the stream last night, right? We started on Ravenport. She's gonna have to do a little bit of solo play and learn the controls and the what tos and how tos on the game. But she hasn't played it yet since I've had it. So she's gonna look into that a little bit more, make it a little bit better for when we're streaming. I think she did pretty good her first stream ever on a new game. So. Now I can finally move over here the right way. I wanted Fallout 76, but after hearing what happened, I'm not sure I want it anymore. Subnautica just came to console. I definitely want to look into that. It's not expensive either. It's only like 30 bucks. I was watching Arthur Chapman on that for a little bit, but then out of the blue he stopped playing it. Of course, he's got a lot going on in his life right now as well, so. See, there was you crash land on an alien planet, I guess, Carl, and it's literally covered in water, so you have to survive by you know, like a life raft type thing, and you can build underwater what's the word I'm looking for? Like submarine pen type things. It looks intriguing. FsClub was doing started a game on it here, or a YouTube Let's Play type thing on it here last week, I think, or this week? No, last week when it came out, when it hit console. So if you want to go over there and check them out, he's got one up there somewhere. So you're more of a Resident Evil type player. Resident Evil is my game. I love that game. My oldest was playing Resident Evil 4 today. I hadn't seen... That was one of my favorites, and I hadn't seen that in eons. And I forgot I even had it. I have Resident Evil 0 and the original Resident Evil for PlayStation 4 on PS4. Or for PlayStation, they remade it for PS4. So I have that and 0 that was originally only released on the Nintendo Cube. And they remade it for PlayStation 4. Resident Evil 2 was another remake. I think they were in the process of remaking them all for PS4. Biohazard, I think, kind of got away from the original storyline, I guess you could call it. I've heard mixed reviews on that. I mean, I played the demo, and the demo looked freaking awesome. But I have Resident Evil 5. I need to get 6, and I have yet to get 7. So no more room in hell. That's cool. That's a new one. I haven't heard of that one. But I'm assuming that's PC, Carl. I mean, that just makes sense as to why I haven't heard about it. Get this part of the cemetery done, and then I think we just got to do one more, maybe 2 more spots around the church. Yeah. Now, what is Steam? Is Steam like the equivalent of the PlayStation Store? Because that's stuff I am going to have to learn. Okay, cool. Just a lot cheaper. I know PC games are a hell of a lot cheaper than console games. A buddy of mine got FS17, I think, for like 20 bucks about a year after it came out. So, yeah, I know it's cheaper. But I mean, it's worth it if you want to go that route. Yeah, for PC. Yep. Yeah, there's my point. Everything is less than half the cost than console. So, I mean, I do get I do get the gist of playing on PC. It can be cheaper game-wise, but what happens when you have to upgrade your computer? And I'm not picking on PC players by any means, but I remember when my parents had our first PC and it was outdated after a year and it cost $5,000 to update it. So nice. Can't beat that with a stick. And you can try like hell, but hey man, laptop, PC, doesn't matter. That's all I'm looking for is a laptop. Something that's capable of running FS 17 and 19. And that hopefully will be here within the next few months. So I'll take advantage of that tax return after I get caught up in all my crap. Even if I don't get it in the next couple months, at least as long as I get caught up in all my crap, that's all I care about. You never know how far behind you are until all of a sudden your head's spinning. I mean, you try to stay on top of things, but on one income it's really hard. Really, I was told to hit up Best Buy for returned like laptops. You know, something somebody bought didn't want, and they would have it like on a clearance price or something. Hey, Farmer Fierce, what's up? An alien ship has landed. Is Jim in here? Did I miss him? I didn't see him say hello. Oh, well, I'm sure they did. Please tell me they took it back, Carl, because if they didn't, that's wrong. That's just way wrong. What's the word, Farmer Pierce? How's it going, man? We're finishing up mowing the churchyard for Father Felipe McCracken. He welcomed us to the community and offered us a job maintaining the churchyard, and we just decided to do it for free. He got kind of miffed with us though, because Mrs. Tiny is in bed, Cows, but she did stream tonight with me earlier. If you want to go check it out. If you want to go to, hold on a second. I'll have to share the her channel to my page. Mrs. Tiny decided she wanted to take a crack at 19 tonight, and we actually did pretty damn good. But wow, I would have thrown it at somebody and left it there, Carl. Personally. Cows, give me 1 second. I'll get the channel shared over to the Facebook page. Yeah, sadly that's how it is sometimes. It's cheaper just to buy a new one. Ow. Nope, wrong button. No worries there, Cows. It's all good. You hang with me enough. If there's a new game out, go check it out. I might punch it up on my phone while I'm doing this. Who knows? I have a bad habit of doing that. It's only been, you're funny. It's only been me and Carl for a bit, which I don't mind. Welcome back, everybody. Cows, Farmer Pierce announced earlier that Mr. Sealy P has hit 21k subscribers. So he's smoking with that channel here. Cooking with gas. A big congrats to Mr. Sealy P on that. That is awesome. Well, okay, I know you're here, Cows. I know Carl's here. You two other peeps peeping and not talking. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Thanks for joining. Can you go out here a little bit? Just to the right there. We don't want to go in the field. Get yelled at just like that. Carl Wallace with a C, not with a K. Not that Carl. There we go. Churchyard looks mucho better now. We'll go out and get the roadside and we'll be done with this, and Felipe McCracken will be happy. Get him off our back a little bit. He's a weird peep. What, Cows? Yeah, sure. Highly unlikely. I'm only doing a 720p. High quality though, so you know. Cows is being sarcastic, I see. How was your night, Cows? How was your day? I don't even want to know what 720C means. Cows is on a roll. Did you have a good day, Cows? Nope, found a rock. There we go. What? Cows must have had a really good day. That's a plus. There we go. And get over here by my fence. 1080 double D. Now that's a sight. Oh crap, thanks cows. Alright, we'll see you later, Felipe McCracken. You're welcome. Lawn's all mowed. Now I'm getting out of your cemetery before night falls. I don't like churchyards in the cemetery in the dark. Can we not? Cows? There are children on this channel. Kind of mow here along the roadside. Keep it neat and pretty looking ish. Oh shit. Thanks, cows. I hear you, Cows. I'll be right back. I gotta take a quick break. It's all good. I'll be right back, folks. See you, Cows. We'll catch you on the flip side.
He's gonna try to get it updated as soon as he can.
Gotta turn that down. We'll go add this to our pile that we started in the corner here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Carl, you still in here? Okay, that's that. We'll put this away now. Go get the fertilizer. Spreader out of field 13. Close up the door, there we go, cool. Hop on over to, that's not ready yet. It drives me nuts when these fields take forever to get ready to harvest, because now I got 2 fields, possibly a third. No, this is going to be winter crop. See, the problem is I can't remember what I put where here for crops. So we got wheat in 34, we got canola in 9, and soybeans in 12, and more wheat here. So, not too bad. That's, well, we gotta finish fertilizing it, but, yeah. I think I'm gonna plow up field 10 and reseed that with grass. I don't like the fact that that says it needs plowed when it's a grass field. We can, might be able to mow the sheep and the cow pasture too. But we'll hold off on that for now. Come on. Hey, Rockin', what's going on? Sorry, getting sidetracked here. Who else we got in here? We got Rockin'. I'm sure Carl's still in here somewhere. And we got one other lurking. Feel free to say hello or just let me know you're still here. I don't bite. What's up, DJ? Well, cows do bite, but not often. DJ not asleep. Well, I'm boring enough. I bet you I can put you to sleep. I'll start singing and then you really pass out. Or go deaf, one of the two. I'm bouncing back and forth between this and Messenger, so bear with me. Some odd turn of events this week have happened in a friend of ours' life and mine, and my wife's. Just odd stuff, and it just goes to prove how small this world really is at times. Oh, what happened there? What the what? Oh, I left the sprayer down. Way to go, Tiny. Alright, there we go. So we had the Christmas elves hit up to the yard here. We got some trees going on here as well. Nice touch to the farmyard. Gotta lower that and pull this straight in. There we go. Alrighty, so there's that. Good. Those are closed up. Hmm. Does anybody know if this can be used as a silage bunker or is this just another placeable area? Let me bring up the help box. My man Farmitts on the ball there. It's weird. That's cool. Little generator in here. Little air compressor type generator thing. Oh, looks like a portable welder. That's neat. Got the old, I don't know what that is. It's cool though. Close that up. Okay, yeah, I knew about the one over by the cattle pen and the one over on the other side of the, over there. Yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense. Let's see here. Let's go get the, we got time to sow. Yeah, definitely. Let's get the 8700 and we'll hook up the Weevil plow and we'll go tear up field 10. Oh, we gotta turn it around here. Don't want to get accused of cheating. Thank you, Farmer Pierce. Appreciate that. So we're not gonna, we don't have any animals yet, we have sheep. That's all we have. Actually, I gotta check on the sheep, because I accidentally lost some sheep last time I played. Oh, they're doing good. Health is 40%. Damn. Why so low? Oh, you know what? I forgot to do that trick DJ taught us. I just bought them and left them. Damn, I should have gone the long way around. Oh well. Forgot I had crop destruction on. That's gonna get shut off, I think. I don't like crop destruction. But it does make the game a little bit more realistic, so I don't know. Maybe we'll leave it, maybe we won't. So that's no bueno. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right, I think. There we go. So, does everybody want to hear a little story? As to how small this world really is. It's all about circumstances. It's kind of intriguing. It's still blowing my mind. It's a good bedtime story, DJ. uh... Hey, Klutch, what's up, man? Sorry, I'm trying to multitask as best as I can here. Talking to a friend on Messenger and doing this. It's kind of rude. I apologize. Nah, it's been I managed to avoid that the other night, Klutch, and I've only done that twice now, so. We're just pondering how small this world really is, and I'll give you a little background story. Now, I won't go into too much detail because it is the wife and I's kind of personal life. But about 6 years ago, we hit a real rough patch in our marriage, as every marriage, no doubt, has or does or will. And I mean, it was bad. I mean, I had to move out of my house for 3 months. It was that bad. And it wasn't because of anything save for the fact that it was to avoid fights in front of the kids. We were at each other's throats for reasons that don't need to be revealed. Long story short, I moved out for 3 months, and then it was 2 years of marriage counseling, and things since then have been on the up and up. A very good friend of ours has been seeing a new man, and come to find out, said man wasn't being very honest with her. She randomly got a text message on her phone the other day from some random phone number, and it was the new man's current girlfriend trying to get information from her, and you know what had transpired between our friend and this dude. Now rewind like 6 years ago, or no, 3 years ago. The wife and I were still in a rough patch. A very close friend of mine. Yeah, you could say that. My ex-girlfriend from high school was living in New Hampshire, and right around the same time my wife and I were dealing with our crap, my ex-girlfriend was up in New Hampshire dealing with the same kind of crap from her kid's father. And you know, things started to look up for them, and things were looking up for the wife and I. And you know, fast forward, 2 years, and she's getting ready to move back to Connecticut in a year. So that would have been last year, and she moved back recently this year. So things worked out for the better with those two separating. So more power to them. They can act equal as parents, separated. They were never married. It was odd how when my wife and I were dealing with our crap, she was dealing with the same crap, just roles reversed. Now, fast forward to this last Monday, our friend gets this random text message from some random number, and she sends me screenshots of the said text messages. And one of the last comments from random phone number was, next time you see him, ask him about his girlfriend, and she named her name. I won't name her name. And just all it said was, next time you talk to him, ask him what he was thinking about while he was with you, when he should have been at home with me. Insert said name. And she explains to our friend that she just recently moved here from New Hampshire with her 2 kids and her boyfriend. Now, I'm reading this, just, trying to give an inside thought as to what possibly could be going on. And I see that. It's like, wait a minute. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Well, like I said, every marriage goes through its ups and downs, and my wife and I's marriage still is not by any means perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Good marriages, weather the bad, and they last, and they stick through it, and they work it out. Just so happens, my wife and I are going through more crap. And this happens, and it's my ex-girlfriend from New Hampshire. Her current boyfriend decided he needed to do a little stepping out. And our friend couldn't believe that it was my ex from high school. Neither could I, for that matter. just blown away as to how small this world really is. You know, and it's weird because every time something happens in each one of our lives, we end up being intertwined with the same kind of crap that each one's dealing with. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Michael S., what's up? Farmer Pierce is back. Or he didn't go anywhere, he's just been here. So yeah, it's just kind of weird how certain people's lives are intertwined with others, and it seems like when one bad thing's happening to somebody else, the other person is dealing with the same kind of crap. Honestly, my mind's blown, but it is what it is. We're good friends still, and that's all it is. Well, for the older people in this chat, you'll understand what I'm talking about. For the younger group, pay attention. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, yeah, you're telling me, Klutch. It's just, I don't even care about the drama portion of it. It's just, what are the odds that, you know, our friend would, you know, meet somebody and it happens to be someone I personally know from 20 years ago? Because that's how long it's been since I've been out of high school, and her and I dated just my senior year, and that was it. And you know, I moved away, I moved home. We kind of got back into contact. We tried to give it another shot, but I met my current wife, and I've only been married once. I don't plan on remarrying again by any means. It's mind-blowing. You know, somebody that you don't speak to for 20 years, and then bam, you know, 15 years go by, and hey, she's dealing with the same crap I am, and then, you know, 3 years later, here we go again. Makes you wonder how the universe works. Really. Anywho, hopefully everybody had a wonderful Monday. I had a decent one today. Wife and I got to spend some quiet time away from the kids for a little bit. Then we took the kids out. Our 15-year-old, our middle one, is a Sega fanatic. His grandmother got him a gift card to GameStop. So, you know, you'd think he'd go out and spend the money on like an Xbox game or a PlayStation 4 game or whatever. Last Christmas we bought him a retro Sega Genesis gaming system. It came with like so many preloaded games on the console, but it's also set up to accept cartridges from the original Sega systems. He ordered 2 Sonic cartridges for the original Sega Genesis that he can play on the new one that we got him last year for Christmas, so he's all psyched about that. I didn't know you could still get those old game cartridges. That would be Kevin, our resident artist. He's an awesome he's got an awesome eye for art. Give him 10 or 15 minutes of staring at a comic or a cartoon character and he'll draw it from memory in 5. I remember a couple of years ago, he'd never seen, you know, Peanuts, you know, Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Rugrat, or who was it? Who was the one always carrying around a blanket and was dirty? Or no, Linus was the one with the blanket. Who was Pigpen? Pigpen. Anywho, we watched the most recent CGI Peanuts movie about a year ago, and I kid you not, 10 minutes in the kitchen after watching the movie, he came out and he had drawn the entire cast from the movie. It was pretty wild. So Klutch, how's the update working for PC for 19? Out of curiosity. Hopefully well. Ooh, took that too quick. Austin Powers moment. I'd ask DJ, but he's asleep already. This is the non-adulting hour, that's why we're up. Plus I had to go to Cumberland Farms to get a damn coffee, so now I'm freaking wired. And me not thinking that it's, you know, almost mid-December, I went down to Cumberland Farms in a freezing cold Jeep, no jacket, just a button-up dress shirt, and threw on my beat-to-crap sneakers with no socks. And it's 19 degrees outside. It was a cold ride. But we got there and back. Coffee's gone. I'm wired. Whee! Where's my little jet wash? There it is. Let's see here. Yeah, the vent. Do I continue? Yeah, I'll save it. Well, my Discord's going nuts because now I'm on Discord. Alright, let's get out of here. Go over here. Yeah, go clean out the sheep pen. Nope, left the gate open again. Not good. Alrighty, let's get these guys taken care of, cleaned up. There we go. Oh, cool. I love how the animals just walk through right through the equipment on all these games. Or on this game anyway. Gotta love them physics, bro. Oh, you're full of grass. Okay, cool. Bah! We'll just dump that right there. We don't need that now. Oh, it's not cleaned up. Looks cleaned up. Might have to update. Nope. Well, yeah, they get it all the way out here, huh? Maybe? I don't know. Do you need water? Nope. Still clean up. What's going on over here? It should have updated by now. Let's try that again. Got a little bit more? No. No. Oh. Gonna kill my sheep here. There we go. Nope. They are cleaned up. Okay. Do need to check something. How's that field? I planted way over here. There we go. We're gonna turn the grass icon on so I can see what's what here. Yeah, I was making these two fields one, and I accidentally planted barley in part of the field and grass in the other. So that is not ready to harvest. Dang. Okay, well. Should get some mowing done and get some grass collected. I don't know if I have a collection wagon though, so let's take a peek, see. Huh, well. Welcome to the stream, Zane Pearson. Are you announcing that to the group chat, or you're just felt the need to say it? Not on my chat, please, even if you're kidding. My kids watch this, as do other people's kids. And don't think that as me being a snowflake. I'm the farthest thing from it. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to, we'll go mow the cow pasture. Get that over with. I thought I had a collection wagon. I guess I don't. That was the perfect time to buy one, I guess. It's 3 o'clock. Button's getting up early, huh? Well, it's 3 o'clock where I am. I don't know what time, if you're on Eastern Standard Time or not there, Farmer Pierce. Klutch, what time is it where you are? Hey, Farmer Man. Donnie finished up the stream? Yep, it's still early there, so you're a couple hours behind me. Canadian bacon. Ah, okay. Yeah, so it's getting on late in the morning for you. No worries, sir. So anybody got anything good planned for the day, for this cold Tuesday coming up on us quickly? You missed our discussion earlier there, Farmer Minn. We were pondering the universe's working of its ways. Or I was, anyway. We were discussing how small this world really is. And actually, the friend of mine I was involved in a text message or messenger message with pointed out the 6 degrees of separation. Everybody is only ever 6 degrees away from knowing somebody else through an acquaintance. Look it up. It's kind of like a theory of relativity type thing. It's kind of interesting. What did we decide? Yes. I'll go with the universal answer. Yeah, after this last week for me, man, I'm beginning to. Hey, Rockin' a Cosmic, what's up, man? Ah, didn't know you were still in here. What is up? My viewer count's all over the place, so... Let's see... Farmer Pearson said he'd be right back. I knew that. Get this stuff all folded up. I'll flip the driver's seat around. Oh, I gotta get a lot of work done here before I can skip the night. That's alright by me. I think I've got it at 5x speed. Let's take a look at that. No, that's why it's taking so long. We'll go windrow that. We're going to put up a forage silo. That way the sheep can be fed throughout the winter. Nope, nope. Just drop it. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Is it? Nope, that's the tedder. Where is my... Oh, the windrower is in the barn. That's right. I forgot where I put it. Oh, 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 oh. There go the little tires. Ah, he's lurking. I lurk on people while I'm streaming. Or putzing around. Okay, I'll leave that there. Go over here. I need the windrower. Ah, here it is. I'm a lurker, I'll admit it. Oh, I always take that turn too fast. Let's go back in here. Okay, I do have a tipper. I know where that is. Do I have a collection wagon? I think we're going to be losing the productivity on the beehives for the winter. That's alright. Yeah, I do not have a collection wagon. Okay. So, we need one. Yeah, we're just going to go for the little guy for now. That's all we need, really. Let's see here. You know, that's the cool thing about this game and YouTube in general. You get to meet people that are just good people. And yeah, every once in a while you get the bad apple here and there, but I have yet to meet any, save for the few trolls I've had. I look forward to chatting with each and every one of you every night when I do this. That's part of why I do it so much. Minus the fact I can't sleep. Tonight I'm just jacked on freaking coffee. So, you know. Win some, you lose some, I guess. I'll probably be hitting the pillow around 4 or 5 o'clock again. Insomnia sucks. Needs to take a short walk off or a long walk off a short plank, in my opinion. No, man, I already had my cup. The wife and I got finished up with ours, and I had to run downtown and get smoked, so I grabbed a coffee while I was at it. Probably not a good decision. Because that was gone by the time I got home, and it's literally a 5-minute ride. Sucked that right down like no tomorrow. Everybody getting geared up for Christmas? Everybody getting in the spirit? Had the Statler brothers playing on our YouTube tonight. 4 sugars and 2 dollops of cream is my weakness here. I'll put this out of the way over here for a minute, and we will take the 8700 and go pick up a new piece of equipment. Anybody else miss that on 19? I missed that on 19. Oop, oop, oop. Slow down. Toxic slime growing in the weeds here. Don't tell me we have a Scrooge in our midst. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I look forward to it now for the kids. Really, that's it. I am a hazelnut fanatic. Dunkin' Donuts ruined French vanilla for me. Clown horns, yeah, that it does. Sounds like the little Suzuki, as I think you put it the other night. Oh, cool. We're gonna pull over and skip 9-year-old pull over at the pig farm. Where's the turn off? I missed the turn off. Nah. We'll drive to the store and then we'll skip night. Nah, don't do that. Mrs. Tiny forgot to change her PSN name, so it still shows up as her old one on her broadcast, so she wants to change that later today. What's up, Zach Baker? How's it? There's the turn way up here. There we go. You got some cute ones there, Farmer Pierce. Does that cat have a red eye or a blue eye and a green eye? That's wild. That is really cool. I have to find a picture of Lily on our cat. She's an odd duck. She hides most of the time. I don't know why. The kids love her. She doesn't get terrorized. She's not a very sociable person though. Or a cat, I should say. She used to be when she was a kitten. And she just, you know, I accidentally almost stepped on her and she doesn't like me anymore. She'll curl up against the wife though. Alrighty, let's hop out here. We'll shut this off. And we'll skip night. Much better daylight. Dang. I got a running cost, 2,100 euros, or pounds, or whatever it is. I think that's supposed to be pounds. I should probably change that, because, oh, no, it is in pounds, okay. Still, that's a lot of money. Oh, I gotta check the harvest. It's gonna make me wait till the last freaking day. I swear it is. And look, we got rain both days. You gotta be killing it. You're kidding me here. Arr. My old man had a cat named Tuna that had a red eye and a blue eye. I saw that. It's pretty wild. Tuna was an odd duck as well. He used to go hunt raccoons. Alright, so let's get... I don't think the main silo takes grass, does it? I can't remember. Let's go find out. I don't think it does. Nope. Okay, so we need to put up a forage silo. Let's see here. Don't really need one of the ramps. Let's see here. Oh, I have hay bales in here. Cool. Forgot about those. Okay. We're gonna kind of put this... Where do I want to put this? definitely want to turn that way. Yeah, I guess kind of like that-ish, right about there. Kind of looks weird right out there in the middle of nowhere, though. Yeah, it's probably the best spot for it, so we'll put it there. Leave enough room to drive around it. There we go. Yeah, it kind of worked out alright. You know, Seasons isn't my friend on this one. It'll make me wait till the last day. That's cool. I'd shoot you a picture of our short hair gray, but I have a lot of pictures on my on my Google Photos. I have over 4,000 pictures saved to Google Photos. Hey, well, you know, you gotta take a bath every once in a while, man. I went through my Google Photos here not too long ago, and I uploaded an album of all the nature shots I'd taken, and it was 400 plus. I'll have to see if I can't share that album to my game page, because that is another hobby of mine. And believe it or not, they were all taken with a cell phone camera. Including, I've already put up some on my page, on my game page that were recent. Those were taken with a new camera. The older camera, in my opinion, or the older phone had better editing capabilities, I guess you could say. New phone's not too bad, you just gotta play with it a little bit more. But I did enjoy the J3 Emerge that I had. I actually still have it. I can still use it. It's just not active. Looks like we got a cloudy day rolling in here. Oh, that's not the turn. My bad. So all this is going to be for the sheep for the winter. I do have hay bales, so if I do run out of grass, or if I run out of hay bales, I'll have the grass stored up. Hey man, at least I'm good for a lap once in a while. What's up? What's wow? Oh, I didn't realize the gate was open. Let's get this thing out of the way. Oh, yeah. That is cool. See, that's the other reason I want a PC, so I can do stuff like that. Yeah, those 400 shots were accumulated in just under a year. All from around the area where I work and around where I live. I'll have to send you some of the shots I got of the last full moon, Farmer Pierce. This new camera, or this new phone that I have, its capabilities of taking low light shots are freaking amazing. Yeah, it's probably the internet slowing down a little bit. I don't know how to check my ping rate, so sorry. Let me shut off that help box for y'all, though. We're out of barley. Get that shut off. Get that out of the way. Open up the screen a little bit more. a decent amount off this field. I'm actually kind of impressed. I borrowed this idea from DJ. He did a stint on Oakfield as well, right before 19 dropped, and he plowed up the sheep in the cow field and then reseeded with grass so you can fertilize it, and they're 2 extra fields, so good idea. Props to him for that one. And it's working out to our advantage. No way, that's cool, man. Alright, let's park this out of the way. We'll finish one rowing. Yep. It's a free field, you know. Might as well use it. I'll be honest with you, I'd never considered that until I saw DJ do it. It's like, hey, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm sure that I don't want to give all the credit to DJ. I'm sure everybody else has done it too. It's just he was the first one I saw it with, do it. So that's like the buy the one animal first and then sell it and then buy it back for the health purposes. I didn't know what the hell he was doing when he was doing that. And now I'm paying for it because my sheep are at 40% health. And that's nothing I even thought to consider, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I like that little chrome windrower because it extends, and and you can collapse it when you need to get into tight spots. The Merge Max, used that on Coldborough Park, loved it. What's the other one that we have? The four butterfly wing one. Where is it? This guy, the Lely, the 1550 CD. That's my other one. That one's good for. I've used that one many a times on Mustang Valley. Oh, come on. There we go. That went quicker than I thought it would. I'll be done here with this real quick. Make a couple of zigzag passes here, try to get everything I missed instead of losing it. It's part of the reason why I gave up baling hay on, making bales on Ballincraig. They kept rolling into the damn hedges and I'd miss them. I found 2 accidentally in the hedges after the first winter. They were still actual hay bales too. The amount had decreased significantly. Went from 4,000 liters down to like 2,400 liters. And I just left them there. And then the next year they were gone. Yeah, I haven't used too much of the windrowing equipment on 19. I have played it more than I let on. I've been tinkering on Estancia de Pacho and Felsbrunn. The wife picked Ravenport, so that'll be our collaborative play, let's play, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I'm still on. Why wouldn't I be? I'm only 2.5 hours in, homie. What is a yoop? Cows? How was your pizza? Morning buttons. Yeah, no, I had an off night last night is all. Or yesterday morning, I guess I should say. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to play video games. Didn't know if I wanted to screw around on Need for Speed. Yeah. Everybody's got them. Nah, you ain't keeping me up, Farmer Pierce. I just, after that cup of coffee that I probably shouldn't have had that late at night. Probably paying for it later today. Old guys can't handle the bean. Oh, I can handle the bean. What do you mean old guys? I'm only 38, damn it. I ain't old. Mentally, I'm still in my 20s, so, it looks like chat's caught up with itself finally. And you're just in time for me to take a sponsored break, Cows. No, I'm kidding. I have no sponsors. Nobody would sponsor me. But I am going to take a break. Just a quickie. Tell Buttons a good morning there, Farmer Pierce. Hope your day goes splendiferous. Holy crap, bro. 15 hours? Dude, no. How do you go? I can't do 15 hours. No way. I mean, I've gone 6.5. I don't know if I could do 15. No, you're not cute as a button, sorry. Yeah, no, that's, I'm good. 16 hours? No, still good. What are they playing? 19? That's redunculous. How are their eyeballs not fried? I mean, if you know, put some mascara on him. I mean, his YouTube channel name is Girls in the Club Go Woo. Is there an emoji war about to ensue in my chat? Morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Oh, time to swap out controllers. I killed it. Actually, I got probably another hour in this, so maybe we should be off in an hour or so. I do that to the wife when I'm at work. She just sends me back an emoji with her eyes rolled back. Really, Cows? Do I have to time you out? I can do that, you know. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Let me try something here. Oh yeah, I can. What is going on here? Yeah, close that. Sucking up battery. I love that little chicken. Morning, Buttons. Welcome. I woke DJ up and he went back to sleep. Cows. His phone went off when I started streaming and he woke up for a bit. He came in when Klutch and Farmer Minn were in here. What? Alright, there's one field mowed and collected. So we have an adult in the room. Buttons is here supervising. How'd you sleep, Buttons? Hopefully well. Really, Cows? Nope. Oh. I should probably go to bed. Yeah, it's cold cold over up here in Connecticut as well, there, but so he the last I checked at the looked at the thermometer, it was 19 degrees here. So yeah, we're kind of cold. Oh boy. Tuck that guy in there, shut the lights off. Let's go mow the sheep field, I guess. In that case, you'll get your what? Oh, okay. I can't look at my phone without, wow. Can't look at my phone anymore with my glasses on. Everything's fuzzy. Well, good luck with that, Buttons. Best of luck with that. That's cool. What are you going to be driving? School bus? I am not old, Cows. Just because yeah, don't even go there. We're not going to get into this. Nope, wrong button. Just because I need bifocals, man. It's from using computers too much. What did you post, Cows? What in God's name is that? Something just made a horrible crash from my bathroom. That's not cool. Stupid cat. Ah, Michael S. with the tractor. Word up. Word. My brother and his wife were team drivers for years for Warner Enterprises. Then they had kids. What happened? I guess the hardest one to go for is your hazmat. My brother and his wife were they both had all their classifications for years. They just, here in the last, they quit driving truck, oh crap, 19, 20 years ago. And they missed it, but you know, gotta accommodate for the kids. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that was a disqualification. I can understand why it would have been, but now it's, I would assume that fell under the Discrimination Act type thing. I gotta check the fields here. What's going on? Not ready yet, almost. Gonna run over sheep. I mowed him down. Sorry. No bueno. Gotta keep those batteries charged. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful with the diet soda too, cows. It's not any better sometimes. Yeah, not much, Rock. What's going on? We're just getting some grass mowed and collected. We're on our last clear day of weather, so get this mowed and collected, and we'll have a decent stockpile of grass for the sheep for the winter. Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper flavored coffee. I should shoot you, cows. That's disgusting. Yeah, I agree with Buttons there. I will pass in a heartbeat. That's nasty. Um, Bullet Bill, blah, blah, blah. Bullet Bill did make that map, if I'm not mistaken. He is, oh, what the hell am I doing here? Supposedly remaking it for 19. So I believe, but I don't know how long or when. Black Sheep modding is in the works for the Valley of the Old Farm, and there's one more too. Nope, I left my blinkers on. Yes, Bullet Bill is redoing Coldborough Park Farm, which I cannot freaking wait to see, because that's an awesome map. Lone Oak's your favorite buttons? Cool. That's what I said. What did I say, Cows? I thought I said Black Sheep modding. What did I say? Correct me. I could have said something else. I said Bullet Bill was redoing Coldborough Park, and Black Sheep modding was doing, Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I know they're doing old streams. I thought they were doing, the Valley of the Old Farm, too. I tried playing, old streams. I couldn't. I don't know if I didn't give it enough of a shot, though, so... Oh, damn it. Ugh. Fail. Keep forgetting that's on. Okay, you know what? Break time. I'm gonna go out and burn one. I will be right back, folks, but I will, Yeah, I have to agree with you, Cows. The skip night is nice, but that's one less thing they're gonna have to figure in with mods, or not mods, seasons. Oops. Well, I mean, if you got time to kill, you know, sleeping for 14 hours. Hey man, when it's that cold outside, you power puff, especially if you're not wearing a jacket or anything. All I got on are my sweats and my button-down dress shirt. That's it. It's freaking freezing out. I didn't check my weather app lately. Let's see how cold it got. Night out? No, well, let's, well, that's Thomaston. We're not in Thomaston. Let's see here. 18 degrees. It's dropped a degree. So yeah, you smoke quick when it's that cold out. Hours. Heated garage. Can I be your new best friend? Oh, I miss having a garage access, especially a heated one. Yeah, that's for damn sure. I know where to go when Betty needs repairs now. Yeah. You, either one of you fellas got a decent amount of snowfall there yet, or? Oh, that's Farmer Minn. Sorry, my bad. I didn't think you'd still be up, Mr. Minn. What's up? Farmer Pierce, if you don't mind my asking, where are you at? Cows, you are a godsend. That is what that little prick on Facebook said to me the other night about how PC is better than. Well, yeah, he's a farmer, but I think he's going to bed. That's what that idiot on Facebook said about why PCs are better and now the game sucks because they ported it from PC to console. It's like, that's not why the game sucks. That's all good. I don't mind lurkers in my chat or in my stream. As long as they're not here to cause trouble. And I know those two are here to cause trouble. Which leads me to my next question. Farmer Minn, if you're still here, could you and Farmer Pierce pop on over to my YouTube channel and leave a comment on any of my old videos, please? Pick one, doesn't have to be any specific. And thank you. See how much grass I've got in the silo so far. Nice. Closing in on 200,000. Sweet. Yeah, especially on Ravenport, they're cows. Kind of like the last dude. He'd be a farmer man. That kid was probably about 9 years old. Cows was having fun with him yesterday morning, and then DJ just shut him down. I will do. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see, comments. Well, his first name was Richard. Let me see if I can't search his name really quick. Let's do... Oh, well, okay, there we go. There you go. Yeah, that was his issue too. I don't know what his beef was, but to be that young and using that kind of language, I mean, he was telling cows to do specific things with a pole, and 9-year-olds shouldn't know what to do with a pole. Yeah, no, I sent it to Minn on Messenger. What? Sorry. Yeah, Rockin', some kids just don't have anything better to do and their parents don't watch them like they should sometimes. That's how it all gets started. The very first troll I ever had was, he couldn't have been any older than like 7. And same thing. Yeah. Yeah, he was obsessed with that pole, that's for sure. Damn. I don't know. It baffles the mind sometimes. I mean, he was nice enough to subscribe to the channel. And now he's stuck there because I can't, I blocked him so he can't unsubscribe from the channel. So, you know, whatever. I mean, I can unblock him, but... I'm gonna get a decent yield off this field for grass. That's awesome. Sweet. My brother had a long-haired tabby cat years and years and years ago. He was named Budweiser. His head was physically larger than his body when he was a kitten, and my brother had this little thing where he'd get him in his hand and he'd curl up in a ball in his hand, and he'd wait for my brother to roll him across the floor like a bowling ball. And then he'd just come back for more. I remember Ma used to leave bags out for him to play with. He'd play with paper bags. All the way to the last time he played with a paper bag, he was old. Mom would just throw a paper bag on the floor for him to play with. And this one night she was just tossing bags everywhere trying to put groceries away. And one of them happened to land at the top of a flight of 13 steps in the cellar stairwell. And my old man was sitting in the living room at the time just watching him because he knew what was going to happen. He didn't hit any of the steps on the way down. He launched right into that bag and cleared all 13 steps. They went around the corner laughing their asses off, and the cat sitting at the bottom of the step, crawling out of the bag, looking at him like, what the hell? That cat had some odd habits. My father had built a laundry chute in the bathroom that went from the bathroom closet right down into the cellar in front of the laundry machine, the washer machine. And Mom always kept a basket there to catch all the clothes. In the laundry chute, he'd managed to get into the laundry chute and pass out, and I'll never forget one day the damn cat fell asleep and their ma went downstairs to do laundry, and she couldn't figure out why the hatch at the bottom wouldn't open. And finally she got the hasp open and all the laundry come falling down, and here comes the cat with it. He had a bad habit of sleeping in the laundry basket as well. He took a tumble in the dryer once. Ma was, she used to work the third shift for a milking parlor, and if there was any laundry in a washing machine when she got home, she'd put it in the dryer and, you know, turn it on and walk away. Well, she didn't get home till 3 a.m. in the morning sometimes, and sure enough, she came home. There was a load of laundry that had been washed, needed to be dried. So she just grabbed the basket, opened the door, hucked it in there. And at the time, she was kind of wondering why the load of laundry felt so heavy, because it wasn't a lot. She hit that on switch on the dryer, and all she heard was, "Patum, meow, patum, meow." She opened the freaking dryer door, and out come this cat, pissed off 3 ways to Sunday. Felt bad for him once. Same instance with a laundry chute. It opened in one certain direction. The poor freaking cat fell asleep in the laundry chute again, and a little. He landed on the wood stove that happened to be going. Good thing he had cat-like reflexes, man. He landed on that wood stove and he come right back up off of it. Mom was able to catch him midair. That's not my fault. I didn't say anything about that. I have one map that I'm probably going to get rid of, and that is Smoky Mountain logging. I don't know if I want to yet, because my oldest and I, that's one of the other logging maps that my oldest and I have worked on quite a bit. I'm trying to get the bedroom set up so I can broadcast from in there as well, but that, I have to get a landline from in the bedroom out to the router in the living room. Yeah, that's getting old for a cat, that's for sure. Our first cat is a couple, made it to 13 years old, 14? No, he was 15 years old. Tasmanian Devil. That's what we named him. He was a calico. Cat always looked stoned. I don't know why. Dude, I can't get my mod. I took out a lot of mods the other day, and I still can't have large maps. Throw it up on the Facebook page, man. That's what it's there for. I don't care what it is, as long as it's page appropriate. Dang, that's old. Our original farm cat made it to about, the best the vet could guess, she was 19. She was the one that started our cat population on the farm growing up. At one point we had 40 freaking farm cats. Didn't they come out with a geo mod for Lono? Like specific to it? And if you want to help cows, give me a heads up. I'll download that map to give you a hand. Not tonight. I'm already at 3.5 hours on this stream, so I might be crawling into bed here shortly. I don't know, man. Those big maps with seasons can be really tough. You'd have to run a minimum of a 6-day seasons, I'd think. That sheep is floating in the air. That's cool. I've been seeing that a lot more often here lately than not. I'm not saying it's hard for every young. I mean, I was running Ballincraig on a 3-day seasons, and then I went from 3-day to 6-day. Kind of screwed me over at the beginning of year 3, but after it, what's the word I'm looking for? After it adjusted, it wasn't that bad. So I'm sticking with 6 days on pretty much any of the seasons maps I run. Which I only have Ballincraig, this one, and Goldcrest Valley. Haven't been on Goldcrest in a dog's age too. I gotta get back over on that one. That sucks, cows. Well, that'll be the rest of the grass for this year on this map. Get the rest of that picked up and stored away. Yeah, I did. I mowed both of them backwards. I don't know if I wanted to know that forever young, but thanks. You're not a dog person there, Cows? Come on, I saw a dog in your picture you sent to me. Come on. I mean, it's a little yappy dog, but gotcha. We'll close this door. We'll open this door because we're gonna need that grain bin. I was raised around both. I'm definitely more of a dog person, I'll be honest with you. The only cats I've ever had a problem with are the ones that my wife, and there's the one my wife insisted we get. She don't like me. I've never met a real creepy cat. I mean, when ours is only 4 years old. I mean, she's still young, but when she was a kitten, man, the look she'd get in her eyes looked like she wanted to rip you a new. I guess I could bale some of that up and make silage bales, but I don't need them right now, so. Oh, you know what we could do? We'll start putting it in here. Got enough in the, I only have, what, 6 sheep? 5 sheep? So, we're good on that. Start making silage, I guess. Oh, that's cool, cows. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's take care of those later. Oh well. Is that? Hey, that almost looks like our cat there, Cows. We had a my parents' second dog was a black lab Saint Bernard mix. When he was 2, he was about 200 pounds. The vet made us put him on a diet. And he thought he was a lap dog. That was the best part. Damn it. I did it again. Ugh, anybody ever forget to close that thing? Alright, y'all, it's getting to be that time. I believe Mr. and Mrs. Aussie are probably getting ready to stream. So I'm going to call it quits. We're 3 hours, 40 minutes. I appreciate y'all sticking around, keeping me company, as always. I'm going to keep going at this. We'll get this all put away and put into the silage bunker, and we'll see what goes from here. Alright, everybody, on that note, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Thumbs up always help. If you want to share the video, please be my guest. Comments, questions, and or suggestions are more than welcome in the comment section below. Constructive criticism is also welcome. I really appreciate it. I will answer it. Just don't yell at me if I don't do it right away. Yeah, I'll probably hop on there forever young. You as well, Farmer Minn. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. Take care, Rockin'. And we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Much love. Bye.